I got a question. Why is it that the moment you decide to yourself that I'm going to stop this habit, I'm going to stop doing this thing, and that's when it becomes more difficult to stop? I don't want to smoke anymore. I'm not going to smoke anymore. I'm not going to do it. And normally, before you said that, you could go some days without smoking. But probably maybe because you watch one video that says, stop smoking. Obviously, yeah, I'm not going to smoke anymore. And now it becomes so difficult to smoke. Why? It's because somehow it was in your subconsciousness and it was acting naturally to you. But the moment you thought about it, it became a thing of priority. And when it becomes a thing of priority, you are consciously aware of this priority. So anything that will come as a hindrance for you not to do that thing will become a resistance. Do you understand? So there is a force now that you feel like you have to contend with, an inner force, and all of these things is going on in your mind. Do you get what I'm saying? But this is what I'll always say: before you can leave every kind of habit or make any decision and decide to stick with it, there must be a testing phase to show that you are actually qualified to let go of this. And that is when those resistance come in. That's when this challenge is coming. When you're not conscious about it, when you don't care about moving forward, there is no resistance. Everything just flows. But the moment you do make a decision that you're going to stop it, the resistance comes. And this resistance is a test and a barricade that you have to break through to be set free. Now, how do you break through to get freedom from that thing that you really want to be free from? You have to face that barricade. You have to be able to see that resistance, see that urge, see that desire, and say no. And you got to be able to do it constantly until that barricade becomes level, and then you are free. Freedom doesn't come naturally. Freedom comes from fighting. You see, a lot of us who are trying to get free from one certain sin and addiction and all, you think it just has to happen. No, it doesn't happen naturally. You got to contest and fight for it. You got to see that desire and look at the desire at the point where you want it and still say no. Damn. That's where you start getting your freedom, bro. And I'll see you among the great. Peace.